Okay. Let's go. I hope I'll get raided by Tab any minute now. So early, I know it's an out of order stream. It's an out of order stream, okay? We are only gonna stream for an hour too, so there's that. It's a special day today. Wait, let me actually facecam. Okay. I actually had some problem earlier with my facecam. No, not actually with my facecam, but with my light. Oh god, that was loud. Sorry. Sorry. What's up, Amy? Didn't want to turn on, and I was glad I got that new light because it has like a switch at the back where you can turn it on, and you don't need Wi-Fi to turn it on like with the Elgato ones. It's really really nice. It's simple. It's simple. Let me actually test if the thing works. One special day. It does. Okay, nice. Nice. What did you do today? I played Raft with Yenzi. Stream elements. Hot. I know. How does this work? Kleinverein, what's up? Chatbot, timers. One special day should be active every 7 minutes, hopefully. If not, you know the link. Okay, what's poppin'? Today's special stream. This tab does not have my link. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna teach. Actually, let me wait. Let me wait for Tab to rate us. Let me wait. It's time, Tab. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. Hello, everyone. How are you doing?
Right.
I know it's avatar themed. Okay, I didn't change it for the stream. I'm sorry, Metamorky. Okay, I'm sorry. What's up, Kamaragi? How are you doing? How's everyone doing? I hope you had a great time with Tab. I lurked a little bit in his chat just to know that I don't cover anything he just covered. Today is one special day. If you wanna support the creation of peripherals for disabled gamers and kids, feel free to visit this link. We're gonna raise money today. I actually have it there. I have it on screen. Yeah? We have 70 bucks. I donated 50 bucks before the stream, and I want to see that 10x today. 10x, okay? On the stream. No, we'll see. What's up, Metamolcule? Thanks for being part of one special day event. I am glad to be here. So today we're gonna cover mainly sticker mode, which was released on Wednesday, and teach how it works, basically, from how you set it up, what you can do with it. But since today is one special day, we also gonna teach one or two things with accessibility with sticker mode. In case you don't know, God of War, for example, or the Last of Us games have like a cool option where it like highlights your own player and it highlights enemies and stuff you can like collect in different colors, and we will get to that. But first, let me actually teach you how sticker mode works, because I saw on Twitter that some people like, I need a tutorial. I can't figure this out on my own. Can someone compile all of the information in like one video? And I know like Saku's Mind is working on a video. I think Meanlet is also working on a video. But yeah, if you wanna know it now, because we are live, yeah, feel free to be taught. to be taught. Now you can highlight them with stickers. Yeah, sticker mode. Okay, so it is. Let's actually start with the absolute basics. You need a text box for sticker mode. There's no like sticker gadget or something. Any text box works, so the text displayer works. I'm actually not sure. The dialog displayer probably also works. Yeah, text displayer also has sticker mode. Subtitle I don't think has it because it's like only on the bottom of the screen. But the number displayer, which is pretty hype too, also has it. Yeah, so you can also like have like dynamic numbers somewhere sticked on. So yeah, that's project stuff. It's really important that if you wanna use sticker mode, that you need something in this box. So if there is like enter text, you need to put something in here. It can be text, but it can also just be a space. So I just put a space in there, and you know it shows up when you go in play mode, and it has like the text box showing up. Yeah. Usually what you want to do with sticker mode is to disable Autofit, because right now it's only like one space bar, and if I disable that, we can freely move how big we want to have this text box. So can make it bigger, we can make it smaller. Text box basics basically. Let me actually make this gray. What you usually also want to do is to disable the border and the shadow. It's important to note actually that the shadow is a little bit more expensive in terms of performance in Dreams for sticker mode. I'm not actually sure if it is more expensive for if you just want to use the text box, but for sticker mode, I got disconnected from the server. What's happening? What's happening? So yeah, I disabled the border, and now we get to the fun part. You need to enable in scene and then click this button, sticker mode. You'll probably see nothing if you enable this for the first time, but you get like a field which you can like edit the size of. We're sure everything is fine. Okay, I hope so. So yeah, we also have this little thing, which is sticker depth. Really important for sticker mode. You can also actually change it with this like thing. You know, you see how this also gets changed? Fun. Okay, so then we can stick it on stuff. There's our sticker. This will always stay at the same relation to the actual text displayer gadget, so we can move this around. We can have like something in between. So if you put something in here, you know how this gets faded out? It's because this text box is actually not covering this anymore. So you can either move the text box or extend this part, and it gets also projected onto stuff. Actually, important to note is that it only projects in one direction yet. So I hope this gets changed, that we can also project to the backside. Fingers crossed. But so far it's basically, think of it like a spotlight almost. Everything it can see, it will project on, basically. Can you project from multiple angles with double gadgets? You can. So if you want to cover the backside of this, easy way to do it is to literally copy this, rotate it, and then stick it from the other side. And you also have the backside. Yeah. With another color? Sure, we can also do another color from the backside. So if I want to make this like white or black or red, something orange, it works too. And yeah, let's actually make this orange and show you something cool. Oop. This one, because it also works with brightness. So you can have like certain parts of a sculpt like illuminated with this. Actually not sure if there are more. Yeah, you can change opacity. So if you want to have the texture showing through of the actual sculpt, so if I like paint something on you. like MM, it will actually show through. And it's almost like a hue shift. You can also use this to hue shift stuff. So what you would normally do is like use this. But you can also use a sticker to hue shift and to have it a little bit more less how's it called? Less destructive? I don't know. Anyway, what you're drawing today, currently we only draw it in MM. So yeah. The coolest part about sticker mode though is that you can use textures with it. So we have this option on the third tab of the text displayer. Currently it's set to none, and we have Painterly and Standard. I will show you everything actually. So let's use Painterly first and make this maybe gray or something. Opacity up. Let's move this over. So you can see how the texture gets displayed on the wall now. There are like several options here. You can change the texture scale, you can change the texture strength. So 0% is basically all the same color. 100% is like a little varied, basically. I usually go a little bit less than 50%, so it all blends together a little bit more. And then you can also change the texture itself. So let's actually get something going here, like a concrete kind of style, like that. And then we can also level. How's it called? Not level. Overlay. We sent a totally cool and collected message to the server team, and Harvey confirmed that everything is indeed fine. Nice. So yeah, we can layer this. With other stuff, so let's find something cool like that. Maybe put the opacity a little bit down, have it a little bit darker. And usually also, you can also change the texture scale if you just scale up the gadget itself. Let's put this down a little bit, maybe a little bit darker. So you can see how you can layer stuff with this. It's pretty cool. Really cool. Okay. Can you turn it into a circle? Yes, you can. If I use, for example, this stuff, and then go on the second tab and use text box curviness, you can get a circle like that. You might want to edit this a little bit, like that, and you have a circle. Bam. Let's cover the standard mode, because it kinda looks like it's just the none mode, but it actually has a texture, and you can see it if we turn the fade amount all the way up, almost. You can see it very faintly. Let's put this up a little bit. And if we change this texture, like that, texture strength, like that. So if you wanna have like scratches or something, it's really nice for that. Or some additional like textures on top of your existing painted ones. It's really nice. So let's stack it. Loki looks like frost. Okay. You can also rotate it. Like basically make a wall with it. Exactly. But these are like the basics. Let me get you to the advanced stuff. So I was mentioning accessibility in The Last of Us, for example. So they have something going which basically highlights all of the enemies red and all of the NPCs that are friendly blue, and everything that is interactable yellow. So one way to really easily do that with one text gadget actually for each object is unleash the emojis. Yeah, you can put also. Let me actually quickly do that. You probably saw that already. Was it? Well, I think emojis are with double point. Was it poop? Yeah. of course. Let's get it going. Let's keep it going with the poop emojis. So you can scale this up. Can project this onto everything. What's up, Tengri? Can have like a ball, something like this. Nice. It's pure art. It's pure art. The poop boy. Nice. Oh, by the way, since I just saw that, since you can notice how this gets all layered up, you can actually change the layers in this with sort order. So if I put this higher, it gets basically put up a layer. So we have like this wonderful poop emoji all the way on the top. Yeah, super fancy. But let's get to the actual stuff. So let's say this is our playable character. He's already blue. Let's make this white to make it more clear. Okay. What you want to do is to open the ship, for example. Put a text box in here. Bam. Remember, something needs to be in the text box. Let's turn off Autofit. Let's turn off border. Let's turn off shadows. And have it in the scene. Try to make it centered somewhat. Like that. Then you can turn this up. Can make this border a little bit bigger in case you have like some crazy animations that play when you do, and he moves out of that border. It will actually not show up. Let's make this blue. Make it a little. Actually, one super tip, secret tip. If you turn the glow up to like 0.2 or 0.4 something, it's really subtle. But it actually makes it really clean too. So if this is 0, just the color. If this is 1, it's pretty bright. So I recommend to do something like 0.4, 0.2 something. And then the magic happens with face camera. Now the entire sculpt is illuminated. It actually has like a slight cell shaded look to it too. Yeah, now the entire player is illuminated. And now, basically the same, but in red. Super simple to add. Just change the color. Bam. And we have an enemy. And just like that, all of the enemies are red. All of the NPCs are blue. It's really nice. It's really nice. Let's actually search for like an object from a Dreamverse. Let's say we have a key. We have a nice key somewhere. Let's use this. Bam. Same would apply to this. You can just copy this, snap it on with L1 to this, and change the color like that. Maybe we have to edit this a little bit to make it fit. You can also turn off face camera to edit this text box a little bit, to make it a little bit bigger maybe. And turn it off, turn it on again, and just like that we have like a key that is highlighted. You can keyframe this on and off if you want. So if you just want to have the key like that, it works. But if you want to have like illuminated, it highlights like that. Also, one cool thing you can do is, let's say we only want to have this lit up if it gets detected. We can just put it into the text box like that. Bam. Put a trigger zone on our character. And scan for, I think, any label. And both for these, I think. I'm actually not quite sure, but now if we extend this a little bit, and then walk to each with our player, it should light up. Yeah, there we go. Of course, you could just use the glow too, but we'll get to something else, which is pretty cool. Which I think the first time I saw this was from... I actually can't remember. Who was it? I don't want to say something wrong, so I'm just gonna show you what I mean. So what you can also do is do something like this, align, rotate this. Oh yeah, if you want to rotate something, allow rotation, then you can rotate this, this text box like that. We're gonna put it out of view for the key and have like a timeline on this. And then we're gonna keyframe this text box. So like that, our starting point, our end point, bam, 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 and then move it down like that, so it scrolls over the key basically. And let's make it glow a little bit. And now, if it gets detected, we're gonna play this timeline on loop. I hope it works. It should work. Wait, wrong character. There we go. Look at this. It's like highlighted. Isn't that awesome? Obviously you can tune this a little bit, maybe make it a little bit more white, a little bit more glowy. Jawohl. Super fancy. You can also add more lines and stuff like that. You can add text and stuff like that. It's really, really powerful. Okay, one thing I also saw on Twitter is topography? Topography, I think is the word. So, for example, let's say we have like a mountain range or something. We're actually gonna use this for other stuff too, so let's make it somewhat big. Okay. So let's say you want to have like a visual for a mountain range. Let's get a stick out. Actually, we can just copy one of these. Bam. We don't want any texture this time, and we want this to be super small, but we want to have it big. Like that. We can drop it down and then just multi-copy it up. Let's actually, can we group this together, please? Okay. Now we have a mountain range, and we can move all of these up, for example. If I move this up, it like shows the topography of the map. It's kind of cool. You can also use colors for this, so different colors. So good. Let me actually catch up with chat. I completely ignored chat. So the rotation stays even the face camera's on? Yeah, the rotation will stay unless you like manually rotate it. Topo. But there's another cool thing you can do. Let me get rid of this. Actually extend this base a little bit. Oh wait. Water. Water. Let's say we have a swimming pool. Let's say we have a swimming pool like this, and we have a rock in there, or several rocks actually. Let's put some of these in. Let's make some super simple water with paint. Let's make this blue, because water is usually blue. Something like that. And put it in. Some stones in here. Let's say we want to have like some coastline water on these rocks, something like that. We're gonna use one of our text boxes that we have flowing around here. Like that. Turn it to none. And we need it to be white because it's the shoreline. Let's actually make these gray so we can see it better. Oh yeah, okay. Swimming pool, exactly. Let's put it like that. Get a little bit smaller so we can have like a smaller line on the coast. Extend this all the way and it's of the size of the swimming pool. Like that. Put it down. And a little bit of glow. Maybe like 0.6 something. Like that. Gonna copy this so we can have it from all sides. And then we also gonna copy this with the rocks. Like that. And just like that, we have a shoreline. Look at that. So simple. It also works with like lava and like any liquid, or if you want to have like a scan effect. Really nice, really, really nice. Obviously, if you wanna get rid of these like these spots in there, you just need like maybe like for each corner a text box too. Yeah, it's really nice. Okay. Burger van, yeah, exactly. That was the name I was searching for. Technically, no. Couldn't group it. So if you want to animate this, what you want to do, since it needs to be in the group of the objects, you could say, actually I'm not sure, would this work like that? Oh yeah, it would work. Okay, so what we can do to animate this, for example, action recorder, plop it down, select the water, select all the text boxes, like that, and then just move it up and down. Oh wait, did I miss something? I think I missed one. Oh no, there we go. Rewind. Okay. Okay. That, and we have some water movement. Look at that. Okay. What else? What else? Emitting. So since currently text boxes work in each group, so this actually makes it super clear. If you have an object and a text displayer, it will always project onto anything if it isn't in a group. So if like two objects independent, they project on that. If this is in a group with this text displayer, it will only project on this one. And if this text displayer is in this group, it will only project on this one. So if you want to emit something like bullet holes, for example, let's say you want to have a bullet hole. I think it was hole A, yeah. And we want to turn this off. And we have a red bullet hole. Maybe we should change it to black. Like that. When I have a bullet hole, it would work across all surfaces. But if you emit it, it will always be in the group you emitted it from. So there is a workaround currently to actually emit it and have it in the scene itself. So the way you would want to do that is, let's actually set up a small thing we can move. Like that. You wanna have an emitter like that. Bam. And that, what you wanna do is, you wanna have a sculpt, or I think another gadget would actually work too. You need a group. You need a group to emit. So let's say we wanna emit this group right here, like that. And then we're gonna go into the emitter, make this all 0, and then we wanna emit this entire group. So what would happen right now? It would emit the entire group, hopefully, please. Oh yeah, we need to play. There we go. It emitted the group, but as you can see, there's no bullet hole. No bullet hole. So let's preview invisibility. Go into this group, delete the sculpt, like that, bam. The text displayer was like, what is happening? But don't worry, if you press play now, it emits the group, or the text gadget, and we can move it around. And it works on all surfaces. Really nice, really nice. And the cool thing is, the sticker mode actually works on paint too. So if I have like a painting, one special day, let's go. Well, it looks like a P. OSP. There we go. Make it big, and we wanna have like a texture on something. Can just put it there, and it works. Can also, like, it works across multiple like layers too, like that. If you want to have like a copy of this, like that, works across everything. Very nice. Transparent paint also works. Also works. But you can't project it on something that is invisible, because you wouldn't see it, because it's invisible. Yeah. Let me actually think. I do have like a scene where I experiment. So let me actually save this so I can give it to you later. Let's make this a scene. It's like a showcase of stickers. If you want to check this scene out later. Later. We will do this later. Sticker experiments. There we go. Oh yeah. This is really cool too. So this is just a sculpt with nothing on it. And I use stickers to project a texture on it. This text displayer is for the grass. This text displayer is for the rock. Let's say we want to dynamically change the grass on this. Let's say we wanna move like this platform over here. We have like instant grass on that side. It's almost magic. So if we wanna have like some stylized games, this is like super powerful too, because we could just literally go in here, disable this, disable this, disable this, and it just works. Let's actually get rid of one. Look at that. You don't need to paint it, nothing. It's just based on, I guess, the angle for this mountain. It's really cool. Really cool. Oh yeah, and emojis also, of course, as we saw with the boop emoji, it works. And you can also angle it to like have different effects on it. You can use it for like textures and something. Koinem actually sent me something on my Discord yesterday where he used the taxi sticker and made a sculpt on it and used the taxi sticker for the side as the texture. It was really nice. Oh, also, you can do something like this. It's like, I guess, a little bit of cell shading. Oh, one really cool thing also, look at this, really trippy. The way this is set up is basically face camera, and you can also use minimum screen size or scene size. Scene size? Minimum in scene size, okay. And it like scrolls with your view. Really nice, really nice. Can also make this a little bit glow, I guess. So you get some, I guess, like matrix effects going. Okay. Could be used to make a player wet when fresh out of water, progressively make a player clothing face dirty. Oh yeah. It's actually, let's put it in the scene we already made. So yeah, this is like really cool if you want to have some, let's actually move all of these. Do we got everything? Almost. Good enough. Bam. So yeah, if you want to have like some dynamic dirt on your character, let's say we want to have some dirt on the right leg. We're gonna scope into this group, so we are in this leg group. Use this text box. I almost call it stickers now. It's like, yeah, I only use it for stickers now. Let's put nothing in there. Bam. And I think the standard is actually pretty nice for this because you can have like a fall off like this. Make this a little bit darker, huh? And project it onto the leg. There we go. Actually, I think we need to go one deeper because otherwise it wouldn't move with the leg, basically. Look at that. So now we have some dirt on the leg that we can keyframe. So let's say you walk through mud or something, you can just keyframe the opacity so it starts at 0, and the longer you walk through something, you can increase the opacity for something. When you project a sticker, does it have a shader? I'm not sure what I mean. State matching with the selector? Yeah, you can like do, like if you want to have like sand, you can do it like with a sandy color and everything. It's really nice. If you want to copy this, just like that. Get it off the group, get it into the group, project it onto it, and we have some dirt. Copy it to the other sides like that. Okay. Shine gloss metal? No, it's only glow. So you can't like so you can't have like only a glossy surface where the sticker is, something like that. It's only the text box options, basically. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Do you have questions, guys? I still have some stuff that I can show. Do you have any question about sticker mode? Oh yeah, one thing you probably... Many questions. Let's go. Let's go. Shoot. Shoot. Dee-dee. Let's make this glow, actually. Doo -doo, doo -doo. Is it possible, and do you have plans to make subtitles in the game for languages like Portuguese? Please no questions about my game. It's not about my game today. But yes. Let's actually add some nice textures to these while we are at it. Can you make ripples? I think you can. Let's actually see. Like water ripples. Where's my Xbox? There we go. I'm actually not sure why it doesn't. Oh, there we go. It's a little bright. Let's see if we can get something going. Maybe like a little bit glow. I think something like that would work if we keyframe like the strength a little bit. Would also make it rotate if we want. Let's actually do this. If you had another sticker fading out of the bottom, it would get wider. The higher level. Ooh, yeah. Can the projected sticker text be distinguished between what is there and what is not in order to apply further logic? Sticker text be distinguished between what is there and what is not. Like, do you mean does it know when it projects onto something? Let's make this rotate. Rotator. Oh, also quick tip, if you want to rotate the gadget and you don't get that gizmo, just plop any scope down and also connect this, and then you get the gizmo, bam, put it up, delete the scope, and then now it rotates. We can probably have like multiple rotate. Actually, let's put this to minus. Some water, or for clouds or something. Could you create earthbending seismic sensors with this? Yes, yes, yes. So you could also like increase. You can animate basically. Can animate the text box size. Like this. You could either like just. Oh, that doesn't actually work. But you like can, for example, go in here. Let's actually move this up a little bit so we get the gizmo. And you can just like increase this, for example. This could also just work with the keyframe. If you put it down, now it scales like this. Initially, the technology was being used to provide textures from great distance. How did you do the keyframe thing again? This is an action recorder, so it's just in Animate, and then the most left, and you can like change stuff. And it just reacts to it. The one shiny line, this one, I just selected everything and then moved it up and down. What are you working on? Today we are showing off sticker mode and with some accessibility. So if you know, for example, The Last of Us, they have like a mode where they have like all of the NPCs like blue, all of the enemies red. We have so many puppets following around us. Oh, by the way, also, since this is only like one text box, you can easily keyframe this on and off as like an option for the player. Or make the player choose the color they want to. So if you want to have like a yellow character or something. Speaking of color blindness with tab. did that break? I mean, it does break at certain angles. I think Tab found out yesterday that it projects up to like 75.5 degrees, I think. So if you look at it at an angle, you can see like this. It's really nice for like cell shading stuff too, though. So just get this one. Like that. Let's put this down a little bit. Yeah, it doesn't render the backside. It only projects from one side currently. Delete that. What is this? It's just a blob. It's just a blob. Okay. Oh yeah, also, Tab, can you send me your icons list really quick from your website? Tab already showed that in his stream, but you can also put icons in the text box itself and have those animated. A plumbus. Yeah. So of course this just works with, thank you. It works with text, obviously. It's a text box after all. So if I put something in here, like this, we can project it onto the wall, have that animated and everything, like this. Or not. Oh yeah, it animates really quickly. I think there was also an option to reset once an animated. Play text animating, text finish. Does this actually work? I never tested that. I think we need to initially start this once, right? Oh, okay. But you can animate text and you can also animate, for example, let's see what works great. Let me get the chevrons. Chevrons. Okay. So if I wanna have chevrons in your example, bam. Okay. You can have like a time. Actually, I saw something really cool on Twitter the other day too. Twitter is the best. Twitter is just the best for like exploring dream stuff. So, if, for example, if you want to have something to loop around a corner, maybe you want to do that. So currently, if it's set up like this, it would only project onto it until it hits that like degree limit, and then it's gone. But what you can do is to animate it like this, basically. Let's actually make this a little bit bigger. So donations display updating? It should. Let me check. It might take a second. Let me quickly do it manually. Oh yeah, there we go. 100. Let's go. So there are two ways to do this. There's like a clean way with a timeline and keyframes, but we can also just use an action recorder for now. Bam. think if I copy both, like that, let's offset those slightly, and I think we can start those later, right? Is there an option like that? It's not. So we would need to keep it in a timer. That's fine though. Are you moving? Let's go. So you can have like some, I guess, race tracks or something. It's a little bit faster. And loop. Oh, it's going back to this stuff. So you probably want to do it in the timeline and then deactivate the text displayer when it goes back. Sticker stuff. What's up, Yade? Yade is also gonna stream. We're actually gonna raid Kimuraki. Kim. In like 10 minutes, 5 minutes. And yeah. So this is like super cool for like racetracks, or if you wanna do some signage on like, I guess, Cyberpunk City or something. Pretty nice. Could also make it glow. Bam. I'm awake. Isn't it super early? Isn't it like 1 or 2 a.m. for you? Yeah. Okay, so to recap, sticker modes. Text gadget, bam. Put something in the text gadget, bam. Usually wanna turn off Autofit, turn off border, turn off shadow. Actually, there are probably some cool tricks with border, so maybe not turn it off immediately if you wanna experiment with it. There are probably some cool tricks with the border. I need to test it myself. And then you wanna click in scene and sticker mode. Then we have a sticker. Usually you wanna get the sticker depth a little bit higher. Also, I recommend to get this box outside of the text box, because if you wanna interact with the text box itself, it sometimes gets in the way if you wanna do something. So just put it a little bit outside so you have like an anchor point to grab something. And yeah, then you can project onto anything. Anything that is visible in your scene. So sculpts, paint. Is there something else that is visible? Actually, does it project onto microchips? I don't think so, right? No. That would be weird. Would also be kind of cool. Media molecule? That would be cool. Yeah, it's really, really nice. And it keeps shadow in way. Also, initially, John Beach wanted to have that text gadgets won't show up if you have like, basically, okay, so if you have like a scene like this, right? And you have a depth of field like this. So basically, it's blurry in the background. It's blurry in the background and the foreground is like all sharp. Let's actually put something here so we know it's sharp. Like that. The foreground is sharp, background is blurred. But you had like a text box like flowing somewhere around here. In scene, somewhere. This text box would always be like super sharp in the background, even though there's depth of field. And now if we just project it onto something, it's actually gonna be, gonna also get blurred. So that's super nice, like that. Yeah, okay. I really need to test a little bit of stuff with the border. There are probably some cool stuff you can do with it. Like, oh, look at this. This is actually so cool. You can have like parking spots or something. like this. Some parking spots somewhere. Maybe get like this. Really nice. So for like, I think especially for like street kids or something, this would be really, really nice because the lines are super clean. Border, there we go. Yeah, a lot of cyberpunk opportunities. Yeah, could even make like games with it that just use sticker mode projection. Speech. So many possibilities. Okay, but since tab let me wait for 5 minutes. I think we actually slowly gonna go to Kim. Very slowly indeed. Let me actually pull up the stream. And don't forget, we are collecting money for one special day. You see the link in the chat. And currently we are at 100. Is this true? Still at 100? Let me refresh. 161. We're at 161. Let's go. Nice. So yeah, gonna slowly go to Kim. Shona? Nope. Successfully ruined the number. Yeah, someone please donate. What is this? Like, I can't do math. 39 pounds? Then we are at 200. So if that was applied from the opposing side of the projection, would not apply to the surface or vehicle? No, it only works in one direction. I can also like rotate this or rotate the text box, and then it would go from the other side. Yeah. Exactly. Let's put a small wall here. I actually wonder if you can do something cool with the shadow too. I'm not sure if the shadow actually shows up. Oh, it does. Does it show up if I have no border? It does not. Okay, so probably what you want to do is to decrease this all the way. Oh, you could animate this. You can't change the shadow color though, right? I don't think so. Oh, look at this. This could be really cool too for like shadows, for like picture frame shadows or something. If you want to have some clean shadows. Could be useful. Okay. Ding, 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 ding. Okay, Kim is live. I don't know why it doesn't show up in my stuff. Okay. Let's rate Kim. If you wanna see me stream my game, you know what it is. You can catch me every Wednesday, Thursday and Saturday, so we're gonna stream tomorrow too. But for now, we're gonna jump over to Kim. They cover accessibility and audio, so that's gonna be fun. Hope you enjoyed it, hope you learned something. Maybe I inspired you to test some stuff out. It's really nice for shadows, by the way. We actually have some shadow stuff in our game too. That is like animated with like light sources and too with sticker mode. It's really, really powerful. And yeah, see you soon. Stay safe, wash your hands. Thank you, Molecule, for hosting this. It's a really nice course, and I hope you donate some more. Maybe I throw some in the pot later too if you have like a not a round number. So let's go. Let's jump over to Kim. Let's get the number up. get that number up. Oh yeah, Notro is also streaming later. I think Notro is doing the 30-minute challenge later. I'm actually not sure. We'll see, we'll see. So yeah, thank you so much. Stay safe, wash your hands, and bye bye. Right. Go, 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 go.